Oh, man.
Welcome to the Bad Posture Podcast. This guy can't say his lines, so I'm going to say them for him. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Matt. And yeah, we're not very good at this shit. Oh, you're on your period today, I see.
Huh?
How much vermouth is in that? Looks like Kool-Aid.
There's not. No, it's just a little bit of cherry juice.
Oh, okay. It's just red as fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
No, it's like straight cognac. And some cherry juice.
A little splash of cherry.
Yeah.
I guess it's
So
better.
we've been on lately.
I guess it's better than cranberry juice.
Yeah,
Better than cranberry.
definitely. So what you have to talk about today?
I just got some things, man. I don't know, what were we talking about? Drugs? Talking about smoking the drugs?
I can always talk about smoking drugs.
Yeah, man. Well,
Just
how about Oregon, dude? Decriminalizing
Yeah, that's
every fucking thing, dude. That's kind of lit, though.
Right.
I think a lot of people are like think it's stupid, man, but I think it makes the most sense.
yeah.
Like I was talking about it with Shara and stuff, and like I think the decriminalization. I think if you're an adult, you're allowed to make whatever fucking decision you want. You can make poor decisions. Like I slouch when you know what I mean? Probably not the best for my health. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a fucking hunchback when I'm old. But I'm allowed to do it. It's
That's
legal.
your freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking legal. I can go to a bar, find a random chick, and come in her, and then she has a baby, then I'm kind of fucked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that's a thing. You know what I mean? That's not illegal to do though. It's probably not the wisest choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
Right.
there's all kinds of bad decisions you can make that aren't illegal. So that's
Okay.
So
I'm following you.
I think I think you should be able to do whatever fucking drugs you want, man. And if you got a problem, I mean, obviously you have places to help people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like abortion clinics for drugs. You know what I mean? But
Now hear me out. What about the drug dealers?
I think it's better for the drug dealers.
Well, what I'm saying is
I think
it
it's great
illegal?
for drug dealers. There's no incentive to snitch on your drug dealer now.
Right.
You're not going to jail when you
Well,
get caught.
that's what I mean. Is it like illegal to be a drug dealer there now?
It's probably like I know in Pittsburgh, so like you can like weed is decriminalized in the city of Pittsburgh, so like you can carry like I don't know up to a certain amount. I think if you have excess of anything, that's where it gets a little gray. You know what I mean? Like if they suspect that you're selling it or something like that, I think because I know like I said, Pittsburgh, I think it's like a choice. Like if the cops want to give you a criminal charge, they can, but if they don't have to. It's just like a weird like fine that doesn't. It's like a disorderly conduct, so essentially. It's like a $200 fine.
All right, we need to get a lawyer here because I need to break this down. How do you charge a drug dealer for having a large amount of something that's not illegal?
It's not that it's not decriminalizing and legalization is two different things.
Oh, okay.
So decriminalization just means it's not like necessarily a criminal offense, but it's not legal.
Well,
it's not.
All right then, because DC, didn't they legalize psychedelics?
I don't know. Did they? I didn't read that.
I think they did. Hey, Jamie, will you look that up?
But yeah, I don't know. They may have.
So like,
did they legalize it or decriminalize it?
I'm not sure. I mean, well, all right. So say Oregon.
Well, Oregon is decriminalized, correct?
Decriminalized?
Yeah, like you can eat mushrooms. You can. Fucking
all right. Well, just say weed. Weed. It's recreational and
right.
And shit.
But if you have a pound of it, you're kind of past the point of recreation.
Oh shit. What if I just smoke that much weed?
There's no reason. Well, first off, they're not kicking your door in. They're not knocking on everyone's door looking for their stuff. So if you're walking around with a pound of weed in your backpack, it's
But I just got it.
I mean, yeah, then buy smaller quantities. I'm just saying the cops are probably, I mean, you could argue it in court, I'm sure, but the cops are probably going to charge you for that. I mean, I would definitely advise anyone that gets caught with a pound of weed to say, hey, I'm a user, any type of drug. I don't care what kind of drug you have on you. If you ever get stopped by the police, say, oh, I just use it. I don't care if you have a fucking 1,000 pounds in your in a box truck. You know what I mean? Like, like, oh yeah, this is what I use. I buy once a year.
Right. This is for my yearly recreational use.
Right. Yeah, I mean
that makes sense.
That's the argument, but you'd have to have a good ass attorney to win
like,
that
why
case.
Even do you need an attorney for that? I mean, can I have like an excessive amount of oregano?
Well, I think the law. So I think basically what it does. So like, since we're on the weed subject, so weed has like there's like a misdemeanor amount of weed, and I think it just gets rid of that misdemeanor amount of weed. I think the felony is still there. What felony amount is? I believe I want to say it's over an ounce, over 28 grams. That's when you get in like felony territory. So I believe as long as you're under that amount, they're just giving you a ticket and you're going to fine. If you're over that amount, they're probably going to take you to court. I mean, even if you got to count like an ounce of weed isn't a lot of weed. Like to have an ounce of weed on you isn't like a lot. So you could probably, if they did charge you, you could probably take it to court and the judge would probably drop it down. You know what I mean?
I'd say
it might actually be 56 grams. It might actually be 56 grams. I don't know the exact law. I haven't cared about it enough, to be honest.
Yeah, that's just weird. It's just weird to me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. I think I do agree with the decriminalization of it all, but I mean, most of the time when they're catching, like, you're not accidentally getting pulled over with a couple pounds of weed, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to accidentally do that. You know what I mean? Where like, if you're walking down the street smoking a fucking joint, dude, you know what I mean? The cop's just going to be like, hey, put that out. Here's a citation. Kind of like drunk in public. Like, you're not allowed to be drunk in public. Tons of people are drunk in public. But like, if a cop wants to be an asshole, it's like one of those things. Like, they could be a dick and be like, hey, here's a fine for being drunk in public. Like, we used to go to the South Side. Fucking everyone is drunk in public, man. You have to go between all the different bars. Everybody is fucking drunk in public. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just I don't know. The law's stupid, really. I mean, fucking laws are fucking old. I think they just need to revise all the laws in the world, man. Not in the U.S. at least. I don't know about the world. I don't know laws in the rest of the world. But I think in the U.S., like, everything's old, man. That's why we need young politicians. But seriously though, but yeah, man, it's fucking weird, dude. I don't know. Laws are arbitrary. I don't even know if I use that word right. It just sounds smart.
Yeah, I mean, this whole conversation was us just, talking about shit we don't even know.
Oh, I know everything about the law. I'm an attorney. I passed the bar in 3 different states. I wish I was an attorney.
So what'd you have to show me?
Show you?
You had some.
Oh, well, so you remember I texted you about that? I could have a kangaroo when I moved down there. So, and you said I can't have big cats, which is kind of shit, but I mean, it's cool. I could deal with just having a kangaroo or something weird. But so I was looking through Reddit and what did we find? Where is it? Florida man. There we go. All right. So we got a man mauled by a black leopard after paying for full contact experience. Yeah, basically asshole. This asshole. A Florida man who paid $150 to get up close and personal with the black leopard is now suing the sanctuary that made it happen. Blah, he got fucked up basically. Yeah, that happened back in August, man. It's fucking crazy. This fucking guy, 50 years old, you know what I mean? $150. What the fuck do you expect? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what do you fucking expect? It's they charge you $150, but I guess further down in the article, what I was reading was basically saying it was illegal for them. Like they didn't do everything. Like the paperwork wasn't legal. So like his waiver, he's trying to say like his waiver wasn't valid. So he still has the right to sue him and shit, man. I think he's just a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, you probably shouldn't roll around with a fucking big cat. It looks dope. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I would love to have one, but I don't think it's the brightest fucking idea, dude. I think it's a little rough, man.
I don't think he was expecting those medical bills.
Oh yeah, fuck no, man. His insurance is like, fuck you, we're not paying for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right, like go fuck yourself, man. You got mauled by a fucking big cat, dude. That's fucking man. But yeah, it said like he got his fucking ribs fucked up. Picture. Oh no, he was trying to. Hold on. Let's see where the fuck did he get fucked up at? After 3 seconds after entering the cage, leopard attack going for the jugular. It took his head in its mouth. Animal ripped off part of the victim's scalp and tore his ear in half. Holy fuck, man. Yeah. Turner says he spent a week in the hospital and required multiple surgeries to recover from injuries sustained in the attack. That is fucked, dude. But that's what you get, man. It's a fucking wild animal. You can't like.
Right.
That's like people that go swimming with like sharks and shit, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know why it bit me." It's like, cause it's a fucking wild animal. What do you mean? Why did it bite me? I think everyone just has like a weird, like, I think cartoons ruin things for people, man. You know what I mean? I mean, that was like, what was that, like last year or something, where that little girl got fucked up by that bison at whatever park that was. Like, you know what I mean? People see these things like, oh, they're so cute, they're so fucking cute. Let's go pet it. It's like, it's a fucking wild animal that weighs fucking, I don't know what a fucking leopard weighs, probably 500 fucking pounds, man. That thing's they're big. You know what I mean? Like, you're fucking out of your mind if you think that's not gonna fucking ruin you.
Yeah, I definitely go down those rabbit holes of just watching videos of people getting like fucked up by like sharks and shit.
Yeah, man. And you can't be mad at the shark.
Right.
But then there's a group of people that are mad if you kill the shark. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that dude would have pulled out his gun and shot that fucking cat, he'd have been the fucking bad guy. You know what I mean? He'd have been the bad guy.
We stumbled across the video of this dude in a shark in a cage. He's like fucking swimming out of the cage. He's all bloody and shit. And Allie's like, "Aw." She's like, "Poor shark." And then they're like, "Hey, is someone in the bottom of that cage?" You see just some dude emerging out of the cage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's so fucked, dude.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's just
Sharks are scary.
Yeah, man, I don't really fuck with the ocean, man. Like, I like the ocean, but I've had my experiences like on the beach. You know, you're like fucking swimming out in the water, and then that fucking current starts pulling you out. You know what I mean? Like when you get too far to the point where there's like it's pulling out and not like pushing you back in. That's like the scariest shit. I literally thought in Virginia, man, me and Cher were out in the ocean. We're fucking swimming. And we go out like far. Like we can still touch though. Like our feet could like still touch. It's not like we were like, and I was like, all right, let's swim back in. And like we started going further and further out. And then I was like, oh shit, like my feet like aren't touching anymore. So we start fucking swimming, and I'm literally like swimming as far. I'm not like the best swimmer by any means, but like I'm okay. You know what I mean? I've been swimming like my whole life. Like not like professionally or competitively or like on a team or anything like that, but you know what I mean? Like I've swam in pools. You know what I mean? I've done a couple laps in gym class. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm swimming, dude. I was swimming my fucking hardest, dude, and I felt like I was going nowhere, man. That was like the scariest thing. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. Like literally, the thought went in my head. I was like, I'm gonna fucking drown. Because like Virginia Beach doesn't have lifeguards and shit. Like that, you know what I mean? Like it's not. You don't like see lifeguards.
Oh, I sent you a video the other day.
On what?
What? I think I just messaged it to you on your phone. Dude got pulled out in the middle of the sea in a fucking unicorn raft.
Oh yeah, the dude on TikTok, yeah, was fishing. That shit's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
he was chilling.
That shit was scary.
I don't know if that was set up though. I feel like that was set up.
A lot. Go if you scroll through.
I did read the comments, and then I looked at the account, and it's like it's not even their video. It's like one of those accounts that posts like just random videos.
Right.
I think it might have been like a setup video. Because I even watched the part 2. I watched the part 2, and That was a big fucking shark, man. It was a big ass shark, man.
Shark.
Yeah, I don't
know.
I think it was set up.
I don't know.
I feel like they hooked the shark.
And then set him out there.
Yeah, well, I feel like he was fucking off on the raft, like, and they were just regular fishing. They're like, "Oh shit, dude, we got something big. Like, hold this rod, dude." And then they started filming.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, they were probably just fishing. And they're like fucking off, like, you know what I mean, just doing whatever. And I think they fucking were like, "Oh shit, dude, we got something on here, hopping." Like, they probably didn't think it was a shark, though. Like, you know what I mean? They probably were like, "Oh shit, this is a shark." Like, they probably thought it was just like a big ass, like maybe like a tuna or something big. You know what I mean? They're like, "Oh, this will be epic." And they probably had to have tired that fucking shark out, though. Like, if you think about it, they would have had to tire it out because that thing wasn't moving. It wasn't pulling him anywhere.
We're talking about a video that nobody's seeing right now.
Right. Here, let me fucking see if I can get it pulled up. I got it on my phone here. Let me I'm gonna send it in Messenger here. Bear with me one moment. I feel like a boomer.
Bears.
I'm like struggling right now, like a fucking boomer. Fucking boomers. Pull it up.
Shit.
That was just me, man. That's all. It's just the easiest way to get it on like on my computer. I see.
I swear to God, straight ahead. Dude, what are you doing? He has a life jacket. You plan to do this? What are you doing?
Yeah, like, see how he's not, like, it's not pulling him anywhere, you know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like he's strapped in.
And what happened? How'd you end up you're like 2 miles offshore. We can give you a ride home, like Uber or something. First, guys. This is the truth.
Right. Yeah, man. It's fucking wild. But like it's fucking epic. I clicked on their fucking page. You know what I mean? Like, it made me click on their page and look for the second fucking part. But yeah, I just like, he just wasn't going anywhere in the raft. So I almost feel like the raft was either tied to the boat already. You know what I mean? Conspiracy theorist, dude. You know what I mean? That's all. Just into conspiracies and shit. But yeah, man. Speaking of fish, so I don't know if you remember, man. We were talking about my albino Oscar I had as a child, and how I said it was racist. I think it's racist because it didn't eat white feeder fish. Like, is it possible for a fish to be racist?
Well, I think you need more examples. More examples of that fish.
It ate zero. Like, we didn't just give it one fish. Like, if the fish wasn't gold, like all orange, had to be all orange. If it had any bit of white on it, it wouldn't touch it.
Maybe it thought that it was like making it white if it ate other white ones. Maybe it didn't want to be whiter. Maybe it was like, oh, that's poison.
It was like, it's like, fucking white devil, not touching you. Maybe it didn't know it was white. Because, I mean, fish, like, how do they see, really, right?
Bro.
Maybe it was like, maybe he just didn't identify as a albino. You know what I mean? And he was like, albinos are fucking weird. Like Clayton Bigsby, you know what I mean? Like the black white supremacist, Dave Chappelle skit. Like, it didn't know because it can't see itself. It didn't know that it was white, and I was like, "Fuck white shit, dude." So I guess it's still racist, though, right? That's still racist. Like, yeah, fuck that other.
I mean, or maybe it just didn't see white. It was like colorblind.
Yeah, but then it only saw color, which is also racist.
I don't think this is. Move on. I don't like this.
My fish was racist, guys. I'm just letting you know I had a racist fucking Oscar growing up. That's all, man. All right, man. So, here's another thing. Me and Cher were talking. We were talking about like fucking mob movies and shit, dude. Because I've been like reading.
Yeah.
I've been like watching crazy, like for whatever reason recently. I've been watching like The Godfather over and fucking, you know what I mean, all like little mob movies and whatnot. And also I've been listening to some like audio books and stuff like on like gangs and shit. So whatever, crime shit. Mainly based on old crime. So would you want to live in the 1900s? Like back when like the mob was like a thing? Like, cause the mob, I mean, I guess it's still a thing now, but like it's not what it was.
Probably not, because I don't think my people were.
Hey, you look pretty white though. You probably passed, dude.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, yeah, but I feel very dominant on my dad's side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if I were to go in the past, it'd be probably on that side.
Right. Yeah,
And
I guess that's a good point. I guess I didn't think about that.
I wouldn't have it the worst, but I wouldn't have it the best.
Right. Yeah,
You know?
I could see that. I just thought about like, I think crime was easier back then. I would have been like, if I lived back then, I would have 100% been like into crime heavy.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have gotten away with murder.
Dude, it was so easy. Like these, you could literally
Right.
shoot people in their fucking face right in the middle of the fucking street, and people would just fucking turn the other way.
Honestly, if you lived in the 1900s and didn't have a few bodies on you, I probably wouldn't have had any respect for you.
Hey, you're a fucking
Like,
pussy,
Right.
fucking bitch. Like, if you didn't kill at least one person, like what the fuck?
Right.
I'm saying that, but like my grandparents probably didn't kill nobody. Like my great grandparents didn't kill nobody. I guess my great grandfather killed people, but that was in the war. That was in
Right.
That was in World War II. You know what I mean? But
That kind of
It
counts.
counts.
It counts. It counts.
But yeah, man, it's fucking. I don't know, man. I think it'd have been dope to live back then. Like for me, as a white male, I think it'd have been cool.
Right.
It'd have been straight.
Yeah.
Realistically, you probably wouldn't have been born.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like that probably, and if you were, like, you would have been a secret.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Just
Right.
because of how the times were, like, you would have had to been like a fucking secret. I didn't even think about that though.
Or cost less.
Oh, what, you would have cost less?
Yeah, mulattoes were worth less because they could get away. They would get away with just running around being kind of white.
I guess you're right.
They could run away easier.
Yeah, you could definitely
Yeah.
you could hide. They're trying to get your ass stuck off in a crowd. Like, hey, I'm fucking white, man.
At least I think that's how it went. That's from what I read.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, to be honest. I'm very uneducated. Let's talk about drugs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still uneducated about drugs. I don't know anything about fucking drugs.
I know I'm getting fucking hot.
Yeah, it's pretty warm. Pretty fucking warm. Gotta drink water, bro.
I know.
Drink more water.
I got some ice.
Put it on your face.
Ice?
Put water on your face. Ice on your face, I mean.
I don't think I will.
I don't think I will. So, yeah, man. So, did you say you wanted to talk about? Well, first off, let me bring this up because you said you were going to talk about it. But can we talk about you not accepting the competition? You didn't re-accept my competition.
It's because my watch hasn't been on for days.
Fucking slacker, dude.
Yeah,
You're slacker, man.
I know. I think about it every morning. when I go lay in my hammock, I go, I should be working out right now.
Yeah, man, I want you to get healthy, dude. You're about to be 30 years old, you old fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you just turned 30. So,
yeah, and I fucking just joined the fucking gym. Because I feel like a piece of shit. I lost some weight, though. I lost a couple pounds so far.
Yeah, how much?
Like, I don't know. 10 pounds or so. I think I was
if I
like...
had my soundboard hooked up, I'd have a clap, an applause for you. Yeah, I can't hear it.
I know.
Because the RTX.
yeah. That's my shit cutting it off. I gotta clap hard as fuck to make it audible. That's fuck. My hands hurt now.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So speaking of diets, calories. So I count calories, right? That's like part of how I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm just keeping track of my calories. And I was thinking, you know what I mean? They talk about like a calorie burned is calorie earned or whatever. That's like dumbass saying that they have. So like essentially if you like, you know what I mean, work out and burn some calories, like you burn calories. So like, does that work like if you burn food? Like, can you just burn your food? It'll be less calories.
What are you talking about?
That's like burning calories. Like your food is based off of calories, right? So if I burn it, like say I had like a grilled cheese, right? If I just burn the shit out of my grilled cheese, it'll be less calories.
Yeah, I think you are legit chemically changing the way the food is.
Yeah, I think it would be less calories, right? Normally burnt things way less too. Like, you know what I mean? So like there's probably something getting cooked out of it. Could be calories.
I mean, if you're burning it, you are literally changing the chemistry of it to nothing.
So it's less calories. You just eat burnt food. You can eat more of it. You just eat more burnt food.
That's your thing.
Yeah, that's how I'm losing weight, man. I lost 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds on burnt food. It's been burning my food. No, I can't. I hate burnt food, to be honest with you. But it reminds me of my grandma. My grandma loves burnt toast, dude.
I love burnt hot dogs.
Yeah, I can do
hamburgers.
Not hamburgers, because they get dry and like.
Well, that's the trick. They can't be super dry on the inside.
They're not burnt.
You gotta have it. Huh?
I mean, like that's just like a crust. You just put like a crust on. It's not necessarily burnt. Like burnt on, I think is like over fucking cooked, like dry as fucking hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not. What you're talking about is not food anymore.
Fucking ghost.
Poppy.
Fucking ghost, man. Fucking ghost. But yeah, no, fucking yeah, man. Like I like a good like charred burger, dude. Like I like a charred. That's not burnt though.
I call it burnt.
I think it's just charred. That's okay. Like a steak, dude. Like a nice crust on a steak is fucking ideal. It's like the perfect. Like no one wants a. Like I want it to make a noise when I run my fork across the top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you want. That's good. That's cooked properly. I don't want no gray ass fucking burgers and steaks and shit. I don't want no gray shit.
What?
Do you know if your grandparents like burnt food, man? I have a theory on it, but I'm just curious if your to confirm my theory. Do they like burnt toast specifically?
No.
Like my grandma loves burnt toast. She burns her toast on purpose. And I have a theory on why. I have a theory on why. So back when she was a kid, they didn't have toasters, right? They didn't have like regular ass toasters. Right. So they like had these little stupid things that went over the like stovetop. You know what I mean? Like it was like laid a bread on like this, right? So my theory is that it was really hard not to burn your toast that way. And they were very poor, so like there was no such thing as wasting food. So when you burn your shit, you just had to eat it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why she likes burnt toast, because she grew up with burnt toast and she just eats it. Just like you ever have like you ever meet someone that like eats something and you're like, dude, how do you eat that? And they're like, oh, I grew up eating this. And it's like, I love it. It's like, you're fucking crazy. Like you're fucking out of your mind.
Do you like cilantro?
Cilantro? I do.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
There's a
Some
lot
people,
of people.
yeah. What do they say? It tastes like something. What is it?
It's like soap.
Soap. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what people say. I love cilantro personally.
I grew up on that shit, so like
Yeah, I
it
put
makes no
like when I
sense
eat
to me.
tacos and shit, I put like a ton of cilantro on it.
Yeah.
Like if that's an option, like if I go to a taco stand or something and there's cilantro, I put it on like it's fucking lettuce.
Right.
For real. I love that shit, man.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I want tacos.
Where
I'm
it's
making
pat
enchiladas tomorrow.
enchiladas. Yeah, I've never made it. I never made enchiladas. I make what I call a man-chilada or
Okay.
manchiladas. I just essentially just wrap meat up in tortillas, put them in like a pan, and just dump salsa on top of them, and then bake them with cheese. And I call it a poor manchilada. I don't have like proper like mole sauce or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, that's my poor manchilada recipe coming soon, guys. Link in the description. No, I'm joking. What I should do, just make all my fucking poor people, like my broke ass like fucking food recipes, cooking for cheap. There's probably a million recipes like that.
There's that one dude, the hood chef or whatever. He be cooking everything in an air fryer.
Oh yeah, he's funny as shit. He literally cooks everything in fucking. And he doesn't clean it.
Right.
He never cleans that shit. That shit's funny as hell, man. Let's see, man. I got some more articles here. Oh, here, actually, this is for you, man. So this person needs some advice. I was on this Reddit.
Okay.
So we were talking about food, right? So perfect segue. I'm a fucking segue king, dude. Can you read that?
Mother wants to kick me out because I hate her food.
Correct. Long story short, I was going through a rut and accidentally ate my mother's food. I'm an adult and shouldn't have done this, but I feel like the way she blew up over it was completely unnecessary, calling me a madman and all sorts of other things. She is also emotionally abusive. What can I do? So what is your advice to user No Magazine here on Reddit?
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
They're mad because they ate the food or they hate the food?
It's probably supposed to say no. It says and accidentally ate my mother's food. So yeah, they probably hate it, and they probably left out that they probably made a comment. I'm assuming that that they probably were like, "This is gross, mom." You know what I mean? They're probably like, "Hey, mom, your food fucking sucks." So
okay.
What's your advice? What do they do? They're in a bad spot financially. They can't move out. They got to live with their back home with their mom. You know what I mean? Like what would you do?
You gotta sneak it.
Like go grab some food somewhere else?
No, you gotta. Well, they want to eat their mom's food, so you gotta be sneaky about it.
They said they accidentally ate their mom's food. Like it was an accident. I don't know how you accidentally eat anything.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, fuck. That's probably your fault.
Yeah. How do you accidentally?
Right. Come on.
They probably like ordered tacos, right? They had like tacos sent out, and then they like their mom happened to make tacos the same day, and they accidentally grabbed the wrong fucking bag or something. Like fucking hell, got the wrong fucking leftovers container. Like, man, this shit sucks. I think they're.
Did they say how old this person is?
They didn't specify. No.
Okay. Well.
I think they should just move out and be homeless. I think they're better off.
Yeah.
If you're being emotionally abused,
fresh.
If you're being emotionally abused, then I say you just move the fuck out, find something out. You know what I mean? Live in your car if you got a car.
Now, if you're really getting emotionally abused, but if it's just like my mommy yelled at me because I ate her food, and
it does. It sounds very white. It does sound pretty white.
Oh no, yeah, because in my broke ass family, everyone had a cupboard. They had their own little cupboard.
Yeah, a little stash. You know what I mean? A little stash of food. That's what I mean.
Their own
like
shelf in the cabinet.
Or just cook your own food. Just
Yeah,
just cook something else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you got a frozen some frozen hot dogs. Go burn a hot dog.
Look. The best thing you could do is get HelloFresh for 2 people. And split the cost, split the work. You know, you'll be a great big happy family at the end of the day. You'll make a meal together. This podcast is sponsored.
Not really, but
by
we're okay. We're okay with HelloFresh sponsors. Because I did actually like that HelloFresh whenever I got it.
Did you?
I did enjoy it, yeah.
Good. Her sister hated it.
Really? And that's the thing, though. See, I love food, though. Like, I'm a food guy, dude. You know what I mean? Like I like good tasting food. So I'm not like weird, but like some people are weird, like, oh, it has olives in it. Like, I don't really like olives, but if you do it right and it's not like the main thing, like I'm not like if I go to a restaurant and like say something has something weird that I normally wouldn't eat or wouldn't make for myself, I'll still try it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, it still sounds good because I trust the chef. You know what I mean? Like, I trust the people that created the dish. They wouldn't put it in there if it tasted like shit. That's my thought on everything. Is like, it's probably gonna taste fucking good.
My sister's kind of the same way, you know, like with pizza though. She doesn't like cheese, so she just takes the cheese off.
I mean, I guess you're entitled to that, right? You can do what you want. They should just ask for no cheese though.
Yeah, but when everyone else wants, you know, cheese pizza,
then say like a quarter no cheese. Do that. We used to do that with pizzas for Matthew. He would
What was the pizza shop that you worked at? I could not think of the name of it.
Which one?
The last one.
Lice?
No. Maybe the before that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking
Fuck
about
that guy. If you guys live in the fucking Pittsburgh area, do not fucking go to or fucking shit. All right, the food's fucking delicious, but the fucking owner is a piece of shit. And tell him that Matt said he's a piece of shit if you do happen to stumble in there. Fuck him. I'm actually gonna bleep. I'm in fucking post. I'm gonna bleep the name of the restaurant. Fuck him. Fuck that guy. But all right, man. It's back on food, man. So if you're struggling, maybe this guy is lucky enough to, you know, fucking live near Yellowstone, right? Well, there's a gentleman here that he cooked a chicken at Yellowstone National Park with the geothermal hot springs. He got in trouble for fucking cooking chicken. So that's what I'm saying. Just move out, fuck your mom's cooking, and just go to Yellowstone.
Be resourceful.
Yeah, it's a national park, so you can actually camp for free. So go fucking invest $100 in a tent, and yeah, just invest in a fucking tent. Go camp there. It's fucking free. You just have to notify the fucking park. I don't know what rangers, I guess they are. Notify the park ranger office. There's all kinds of sites. Post up. Go find yourself a hot spring. Cook yourself a chicken. That's how I feel.
Sounds fun.
Fuck yeah, it sounds fun. Until it's cold as fuck. Yeah. He was given a $600 fine, though, probation, and he was banned from Yellowstone. So maybe you shouldn't do that. For the next 2 years, though. That's 2 years. That's a big place, though. They might not even find you. You can probably sneak back in. Yellowstone's not a small place. It's a $600 chicken. I hope it tasted good.
Right. It was probably all undercooked and shit.
I'm sure. It was probably raw as fuck.
Just boiled chicken.
Oh shit! I was just scrolling down through that article. In 2016, 2 tourists from outside of the U.S. were visiting Yellowstone National Park when they saw a calf and grew concerned that it was freezing and dying. They put the calf in their SUV and eventually made contact with park rangers. The 2 were ticketed and the calf was returned to where it was found. The rangers attempted to reunite the calf with the herd from which it was believed to come from. However, because the calf had come into contact with humans, the herd rejected it, and the calf rejected the calf, and it was later euthanized because it was abandoned and causing a dangerous situation by continually approaching people in cars along the roadside. Yeah.
Dumbass fucking calf.
Yeah, they got a picture of it there. Yeah.
Aww.
It's kind of fucking cute, huh?
Yo, they had to kill that fucker.
Yeah, they fucking cut. I hope they ate it or something. They did something with it. Donate the meat. Probably good. That's like veal. It's like, I'm assuming it's a. Did they say it was a bison? Or if it was bison or whatever. I'm assuming it's a bison. That sounds weird saying that it was a bison, or is a bison.
Twas a bison.
Was a bison. Yeah, man, that's fucking pretty crazy, dude. Yeah, don't pick up cabs, guys. But so, man, how's COVID treating you, man?
Oh, I'm good.
How's the COVID, man?
You know,
Like,
I stay inside. I go out maybe once a month.
So was it like weird for you though? Like obviously like everyone's pretty much like adapted and kind of figured out their own routine. But like, do you remember like when it first happened? If like how it was? I don't even really remember when it started, man. To be honest, like, I mean, I remember not that I really did much anyway. Like I'm cool now. Like I kind of do what I do anyway now. But yeah, I think at first it was like it felt weird, but I think it was more like the rebellious me that made it feel weird. Like, nah, fuck you. Why you got to tell me what to do? Like I was mad that I couldn't do stuff. You know what I mean? Because they were telling me I couldn't do stuff. Like it was like that, like rebellious child that's still inside of me. I was upset about that.
Yeah, I mean, I was fine. Nothing really affected me.
Yeah,
you know, I stay inside.
Yeah, that's kind of your MO.
Yeah. I work from home.
Well, good news, man. Good news about COVID.
What's up?
The CDC says cruises can set sail again, but passengers will not be allowed on board.
What?
Yeah, it's a fucking perfect title. It's the most clickbait fucking title because I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. I clicked on it, and I was reading through it, and basically it's saying like it can do like test. They're gonna do like test sales essentially,
Okay.
just to make sure that all the protocols and everything's like up to date, and then they said like they're expecting, like in the next few months to be able to have passengers aboard. So that might be good news because isn't Holy Ship in like February?
That's it.
So like maybe that's a thing now. I feel like if you're gonna get COVID, you're definitely getting on a Holy Ship though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's where COVID happens. But then again, I mean, if you go out to international waters, who the fuck's to say you can't have whatever on?
How
Like
is COVID even out there? How does COVID reach out in the middle of the ocean?
The people that get on the boat. Well, the fish have it. Really, that's really what happened, man. You know, fish travel a lot. They interact, and fish don't wear masks. They're just fucked up, man. They're fucking rebels though. They won't fucking put their masks on. Fucking pieces of shit. Goddamn fish causing COVID.
Pieces of fish.
Them goddamn fish.
Yeah,
But yeah, man.
I mean,
I think it's dope though. I mean, fuck it, man. I think people like. I mean, obviously, like we came down and we visited you guys and stuff. That was fucking. It was a nice change of pace. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It was cool. I mean, you guys were a little more open. Like we're pretty much the same way that you guys are down there now, but like we were just a little later to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was nice to like have things a little more opened up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I miss regular life. I honestly I just can't wait till this shit's just not talked about anymore, man.
Right.
Like
I
can't
know
wait
when
till
it's all over, I will go out. I will go out and do some crazy shit.
Do something
fun
weird.
Shit. Yeah. I'm in therapy and everything, so it's gonna be one of my goals.
Word. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's key, dude. I think it's good to go out. I mean, I personally like going out. You know what I mean? Like I really don't like sitting in the house too much. Like I kind of get weird. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck should I do? Like I get hella bored, and it kind of like depresses me because I'm like, oh, I'll just fucking go to sleep. You know what I mean? Let me just lay down. Like I at the beginning I definitely had like depression because of it because I was like, fuck, I felt like I was trapped in the house. But I don't know. I kind of figured out what to do. just played video games all day because that's healthy. Just played tons of fucking video games. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. But I'm actually to the point where like video games are like boring to me now. Like I've played so many fucking video games, and I mean, some people that are gonna watch this are gonna know that I stream. You know what I mean, on Facebook or whatever. But yeah, like I've cut my streams back. I've lost interest in a lot of games. Like only thing I really play now is like Call of Duty, like with you, and but I can't play for more than like 2 hours, man. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's more just like shooting the shit. Like it's more. It's not even like playing the game as much as it's like we're just talking shit. You know what I mean? Like that's more what it is for me than anything.
Yeah.
Because like when I play by myself, I'm like I play for like an hour and like I'm fucking over it. You know what I mean? It's like all right, man, had enough. Yeah, I think
get with the boys, you spend fucking hours on.
Yeah, because I mean you're just talking shit. You know what I mean? You're just it's more just conversation with something else to do while you're doing it. You know what I mean? Right. So I think I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to games, man. But I think COVID killed gaming, man. So I brought that up to you earlier, man. Like I think COVID.
And I kind of did. I disagree, because I think for maybe it hurt like games coming out. Definitely streaming and streamers went up.
Yeah, like, but I bet streamers aren't making as much money.
You don't think so?
Well, a lot of people are out of jobs, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people have less income coming in.
They're not giving enough donations.
Yeah, I think they're. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't make a lot of money off streaming, so I mean, it's hard to judge by my stream. But I would assume. I bet if you would talk to some people, their donations and stuff have went down.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think it killed development of new games. So now I'm at the point where there's like no new games coming out that I'm interested in. I mean, there's Black Ops is coming out next week or whatever, this week. And
so it's interesting, man. Like even like the movie industry, like they're just waiting on things,
which is dumb. I think that's the wrong move.
To get back to normal.
Yeah, I think that's the wrong move though. I think they should just, because we don't know. I mean, I think it might end after this election shit, but realistically, we don't know what's going to happen. So I think you should just try to move forward and find a new lane, like a new way of doing things. Like I think the best thing to do is to adjust. I mean, that's part of having a business. Like, you know what I mean? You adjust to things, you know? I mean, I understand like for the movie industry, like obviously it's a little harder, but it's not that hard, man, because there's tons of people doing fucking, like Joe Rogan's a good example if we're talking podcasts. You know what I mean? Like he has guests on all the time live. He just tests them. You have to test them, and then you quarantine them. They don't, you know what I mean? Like they come in X amount of days, 10 days or whatever before their episode. They get tested. They get quarantined. They get tested again a couple more times. Like I think he said they test them like 3 times before they even come on the show. You know what I mean? So that's all you got to do with the actors. And then, I mean, they're normally away overseas or doing shit somewhere else anyway. So you test them, and you're in the same group of people. So if everyone's been tested, everyone's negative, then you're good. Fucking make your movie. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's kind of like an excuse, man. I think it's like an excuse for a vacation for a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand like the initial stop was because no one knew anything, but now we know like the testing's pretty accurate. Fucking everything's pretty much known now. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty easy to catch it early. Right. And like even cases that have been happening recently, like people have been able to get over them pretty fast because they're able to catch it sooner, and they kind of know a little bit about treating it. You know what I mean? They know more about it, which is just the nature of anything. The more you deal with something, the more you know about it. You know what I mean? Right. So I think overall, I mean, it's going to be interesting. But I think movie theaters are dead. I think that's going to be a thing, man. I think that's one thing where the entertainment industry adjusted. You know what I mean? I think they started doing all those like releases on like Amazon or fucking whatever. You know what I mean? Where you could just buy the movie for 24 hours. It's like $20 or whatever. Fucking get it for 24 hours.
$30 Mulan on Disney.
Right. But you know what I mean? Like, so you can. I mean, I think that's the future of it all, man. I mean, realistically, I think if you want to get crazy, I think the future is everyone's just going to stay in their house all the fucking day, and everything's going to be out of your house. Like food's, I think eventually all your food's going to come to your house. You're literally not gonna have to leave your house. And then I think they're gonna develop VR to the point where that's how people are gonna have social interactions.
Oh yeah, man.
I think that's where it is. Getting back to gaming. I think VR is gonna be the interaction that you'll have. And it's gonna be really weird, and it's gonna be like fucking what's that fucking movie? Avatar. It's gonna be like fucking Avatar, man. I think that is the future of fucking everything right now.
Where like your headset can control like a robot somewhere or like a bio.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Yeah, you're like plugged in, man.
Yeah.
You're just plugged in doing your fucking weird shit, and then you wake up like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, it was real. Everything's gonna feel real as fuck.
Who's to say that's not happening now?
Yeah, who's to say it didn't happen forever ago that we just don't know about it? We're just finding out about it, maybe. Maybe we're at the end of our video game, dude. Maybe we're about to hit the final boss. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
We might be hitting that final
Speaking
boss.
of the elephant in the room.
Yeah, the elephant in the room here. Donald Trump, the final boss, may be beat. Oh man, this election shit, dude. I cannot wait till it's over, man. And we got to talk about it. I know everyone's heard a million things about it, but I don't even know what the recent fucking is. I'm about to look at it now. Yeah, nothing's really updated, man. Nevada finally started counting their votes. That's cool. Good job, Nevada. Using that Common Core math. Trying to figure it out. Fucking. Yeah, that shit's fucking rough. Yeah, they're at 84% now, which is nice because they were at like fucking 76 pretty much all day. Pennsylvania's at 90% reported.
Okay.
North Carolina's at 94. Georgia's at 99. Georgia's going to be a close one, man. I think that's going to be the upset, dude. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's going to be the upset because Trump's had it the whole time. But they're literally 0.1% apart from each other right now. Like
today?
Literally 3,500 votes apart. That's all. That's the difference. If Biden gets 3,500 votes and Trump doesn't get any more, like if there's only 3,500 left and Biden would get all 3,500, he would win. Like that's crazy. And I think that's the upset, man. Now Nevada, you know what I mean? Like,
did you see his little speech?
Whose?
Trump's. It was like conspiracy theories and shit.
Oh yeah. He's already fighting about Michigan and Wisconsin, man. Yeah, he's already putting that through. He wants recounts and shit. Because I guess there was. So did you hear that supposedly, this is what I was told. I heard this from my boss, he's a fucking Republican. And but he said, I guess on Fox News or someone, I think it was Fox News reported it, but I guess 20 different people that don't know each other, supposedly, allegedly, don't know each other, have reported that when they went to their polling place, they gave them a felt tip pen to fill it in. So then whenever they put it in the ballot machine, it kicked it back out. And they're like, oh, we've been having this problem all day. That's what they said, supposedly. We've been having this problem all day. Just put it over here and we'll get it taken care of or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you can just put it over here and we'll take care of it. And it's 20 people reported that it happened, and they were all Republicans that it happened to. So the conspiracy is, they had like these pens are for Republicans, these pens are, but like my thing is only 20 people, only 20 fucking people, because you have to use like a regular like ballpoint pen. You know what I mean? Like it's like taking a fucking fucking like SAT. You know what I mean? Like a little fucking standardized test or whatever in school. But yeah. So I guess that's like the big conspiracy. But my thought on the whole thing is there's only 20 people and this news story broke. So why wouldn't more people come out and say, like, if people heard this news story and they're like, damn, I experienced that same fucking thing. Why wouldn't more people be like, yo, that happened to me. That happened to me. Like, that's how things work. You know what I mean? Like people see it and they're like, oh shit, that happened to me. Like, look at the Me Too movement. Like, yeah, it starts with one girl, and they're like, oh shit, like look at fucking Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like one person. It's like, oh shit, he did that to me. Then more people are like, oh yeah, that happened to me too. This is fucking crazy. This dude's a fucking piece of shit. Like, more people are gonna come out if it's a real thing.
Right.
So 20 people, fine. Trump can have 20 of those votes. He can have their votes. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck. He literally like 150,000. Biden's 150,000 votes ahead. Are they saying 150,000 of those fucking votes
I think what he's
falsified?
Really trying to do is just stir shit up. I mean, he wants his supporters to fight for him.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's very unpresidential. Did you see Biden's like little speech? I think Biden did good. He was definitely reading off a teleprompter, but I think his speech, whoever wrote his speech, did a good fucking job.
Right.
He was definitely reading a teleprompter.
And that's the difference. That's the difference because, Trump, I feel like he's like,
he just freestyles it. Yeah, he freestyles
He's
that
like,
shit.
fuck that speech. He's like, I know you wrote it and like it's got some points or whatever, but I'm gonna say whatever I want.
Yeah. He freestyles. Trump's got bars, dude. Put him in the booth. You know what I mean? But so if Trump doesn't get elected, what do you think he's gonna do after this, man? After the presidency?
Well, he already said he was leaving the country. So
he's going to Russia, dual citizenship. They'll probably give him citizenship.
Probably.
I think he should just make honestly, man, I think he'd make a lot of fucking money if he made a television show. He'd kill it, dude. Like a talk show, not like a reality show, like a talk show, dude. Dude, listen. I'm not a Trump supporter by any means, but he is fucking funny, dude. I would watch him. I don't like that he runs our country. You know what I mean? But I think he's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, I'm a fan of how he is on Twitter. Like, his Twitter is fucking hilarious, dude. But it's scary that that's our president. That's the issue. Is like, it's, oh shit, that's our president saying this stuff. You know what I mean? But if he wasn't our president, people would love Trump, dude. Like George Bush, dude. People like George Bush now. People hated George Bush. Office, dude.
Right.
They fucking hated George Bush, dude. But now people are like, fucking George Bush is great. People like George Bush.
I don't know.
People like him now. So I think it would be the same thing, man. Like, I think he would do great. Give him a fucking TV show, like a fucking news thing, like some fucking like news type show where he just like reports on things, and just let him fucking give everyone little fucking nicknames and shit, dude, and fucking, you know what I mean? Roast them. I think it'd be great, man. I would watch it. Trump, if you're listening, I'll watch.
I think Kanye should definitely get a spot in some sort of like state governor or some shit.
You think? I think Kanye's too fucking. I think Kanye's too shot out, man. I think he's a little shot, dude. I think he has good ideas, but he also is very contradicting. Like, things that he says are very contradicting at times. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's all taught. Like, it sounds really good. Like, the words sound really good, but I think if you dig deep enough, I think it's all just publicity, man. You know what I mean?
Publicity.
I mean, he's married to the fucking number one fucking social media family. You know what I mean? Like, they understand. Like, trust me, they all understand how to get views, get likes, get attention. Like, they're fucking professionals. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they've literally figured the fucking game out. They should sell courses. The Kardashians should sell courses on how to fucking blow up on like Instagram and shit, dude. Telling you. They figured that shit out, man.
Get 0 to 1 million followers.
Yeah. In a fucking day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they could do it. They could probably make a new account and it would fucking do that in a day.
Hey, babe. We get water. I know.
Here, man. Dude, how clutch was that? We should do some cool camera tricks there. Like, here, man. Like, thanks. How funny would that be if we were in the same fucking in the same room, just streaming like this, just recording like we're not in the same place. So do you remember? Obviously we've known each other for a long time. I don't know how old we were, like 12 or so, like when we first started hanging out. So do you remember the first time we smoked weed?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we didn't even find that shit. Some girls found that shit.
Yeah, I want to say it was Boo that found it, or someone like that, like someone in that circle.
Boo and Leah.
Yeah.
Leah
I
Berry,
think,
or whatever.
yeah, I think that that very well might have been who it was, and we were like, yeah, fuck that. And then we didn't have any papers. We rolled in a receipt. I remember rolling in a fucking receipt paper.
Right. Because Skylar told us to do that.
Yeah. Skylar was like, yeah, that'll work. I'm like, all right, bet. So yeah, we did that, and then smoked in your room, and then who was it?
Used a weird box fan to blow the smoke out the window.
Yeah, and then wasn't it like, who was it? Was it Melissa?
Somebody.
I think it was Melissa.
No.
That was outside, and she was like, "Were you guys like?" Someone was like, "Were you smoking weed?" Like, first off, do you remember being high?
Nah.
I didn't get high at all, dude. I don't remember being high at all.
Not at all.
I think I got hungry. That was it. I think I was just like hungry. I got like the munchies.
Chips.
Yeah, I think I just got like the munchies.
We went walking around the block with a bag of chips.
Yeah. That was the good old days, man. I'd love to go back to that time, the carefree time of my life.
Man. Yeah, me and my cousin used to rob that fucking Utz truck that would park at the 7-Eleven. We'd go in the back of that shit, take a bag of chips.
Hell yeah, man. Nothing better. Those are the good days, man. When you could like commit crimes and not really have to worry about it. Because I mean, you're a juvenile. What's really going to happen to you? You know? Now you got to be all like proper about things. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you got your P's and Q's. You don't even want to jaywalk. I'm afraid to jaywalk anymore, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man, it's fucking rough, dude. I'm like terrified to fucking get in trouble anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Just since Matthew was born. You know what I mean? Well, since I found out that like Cher was pregnant with Matthew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was like, I gotta chill out and be safe about things. Don't get me wrong, I'll smoke a little fucking weed here and there, you know what I mean? I get a little high.
Yeah.
Get drunk, you know what I mean? Do some weird shit like that, but I'm way past the point of doing anything that'll like land me in any serious trouble. I can take some fines. Not that I can afford them, but
right.
But you know, I can figure a fine out. You know what I mean? I can make payments on it. I can afford some payments on a fine. But yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Kids are crazy, dude. Kids. I'll say that, man. People say that like it sounds cliche as fuck. Like, oh, kids changed my life, but that, like, for real, like, I don't want to say it changed my life. It changed my thinking. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it changed my life. It changed my thinking. Like, I'm not as reckless as I used to be. Because you know,
I don't have them yet.
Yeah, you're good though. You don't do nothing though. You'll be all right.
I'm about the money.
Yeah, you'll be all right though. They're not. Kids aren't that expensive, bro. That's a fucking lie. They're not expensive. I mean, I got a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old. He's not that expensive yet. I'll say that. Like realistically, he hasn't really cost any. Daycare is expensive, but
he gonna start eating everything in the fridge.
Yeah,
he gets to be like 11, 12.
I'm more worried about like sports, man. If he gets into sports, I think that's what gets expensive. Or like when he gets hobbies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he gets hobbies, because like I want to get him stuff. You know what I mean? Like I want to. Like I mean, no one wants to tell their kid no. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be like, oh, you can't have it, dude. We can't afford it. Like I'd be like, I'll figure it out, man. You know what I mean? Like I don't want him to miss out on shit.
Yeah.
But like if he's like, oh, I want a snowboard, I'm like, yeah, dude, we'll get you a snowboard, man. You know what I mean? Let's get a fucking snowboard. Like I'm honestly about to buy him a snowboard. I found one. Yeah, I found one for like 150. Dope. I think we're gonna try to go this year. Maybe spend a weekend up Seven Springs. I think that'll be lit. And take, because like I'm not gonna really enjoy the snowboarding that much. I'll enjoy him enjoying it. You know what I mean? But I think if I go with Shara and the baby, then You know what I mean? Like when Matthew gets bored on, because I mean, you can only get him for like an hour, dude. Like their kids' attention spans are I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like, you know what I mean? I'm over it.
Right.
Like, and you don't want to force him. Like, no, you got to keep fucking doing it. I fucking paid. You know what I mean? Like you're fucking doing it. You know what I mean? Like when he's done, he's done. You know what I mean? So I'll take him back and I'll try to catch some, or I'll go early or something and then have them meet me down there. But
Right.
yeah, man,
All
I don't
right.
know. I want him to get in some cool ass shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Think shit's cool, man.
Yeah, get him to play those drums. I got my niece learning guitar, you know.
Hell yeah.
Or bass.
He still
She's gonna
bangs
learn
on 'em.
bass.
He still bangs on him and shit, man. He's still banging on him
Nice.
fucking drums. He's a fucking maniac, dude. He has no rhythm though. I'm not gonna lie. He's got no fucking rhythm, man. Yeah, I don't know. I keep telling myself I want to learn how to play guitar, man. Maybe I should learn
Yeah.
how to play guitar.
Well, my thing was I didn't know how to like find a note on the guitar.
Yeah.
So like it just confused me. But as soon as I picked up the bass and started learning the bass, like
Right.
I caught on real easy.
I don't know how to learn. I need to learn
Fender
how to
has
learn
an
how to
app.
play the guitar.
Fender has an app.
Do they?
Yeah,
That's dope.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
That's actually kind of dope. That's actually good to know. I might buy a guitar. Here we go. We were
And
talking
then
about that
there's-
earlier about me spending fucking stupid fucking money on things that I
Oh,
don't
shit.
fucking need, dude. I'll buy a fucking guitar, man. It'll add to my stream.
Yeah.
It'll add value to the stream. I'll sit there and jam, dude,
Okay.
in between matches. I told you that's how
Yeah.
my brain works, bro.
First thing, you're gonna pick that thing up and know exactly how to use it and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'll learn it though. I always wanted to learn. I kind of, that's my biggest regret about jail. Like while I was in jail, like I didn't learn.
Yeah, it would have been a perfect time.
Yeah, my cellie literally played the guitar every fucking day. He had a guitar. He could have easily. He actually asked me. I think I asked him. I was like, "Oh, can I? Like, will you teach me?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll teach you, man. Let me know when you want to do it." And I just never like followed up and did it. You know what I mean? And obviously, he's not gonna like chase me down the fucking. Like, come on, man, you're learning today. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I should have learned, man.
I think you can. You'll learn.
I mean, my
learn,
brother
like
plays.
the basics, and then learn some of your favorite songs.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know?
David plays. David's been playing since he was a teenager. Like since he was
Yeah,
probably 15. I think he started playing when he was
Yeah.
15. Yeah, man. He learned. He's all self-taught too. He had like some music books and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah,
Because he used to play the trumpet, so he knew how to read music. So he like learned like, okay, these are the notes, and then he literally learned how to play songs, just not like with the music, just like listening to the songs that he liked. And he's like,
Yeah.
he has an ear for it, so like he can like, oh, that's this note. This, I mean, anyone that makes music, like you could probably do it. You could probably pick out notes. You know what I mean? Just like you hear them enough, so like you're like, oh, that's this note. So he's like, okay, that's right here, and he just figured it out. You know what I mean? He figure out songs. That's how I learned how to play.
yeah. It's always like music's like fitting a little puzzle piece. You know when it's right. You know what I mean? You play a note, you know it's right because it's like just
I don't
locks
know.
into place.
There's something about live music though that I love is when they fuck up. Like not purposely fucked up, but it's like slightly off. You know what I mean? Like there's just something about that
Yeah, I
live
mean,
sound where it's like
that's-
you kind of fuck up, but it's like, but it sounds good still. You know what I mean?
I used to love tripping balls and listening to some of those Jimi Hendrix live concerts or
Yeah, man. Dude, he was a
like
fucking
Grateful
maniac,
Dead, Grateful Dead live concerts. It's just like a roller coaster.
Yeah, man. It was an experience.
Fucking crazy. Yeah.
I mean, the Jimi Hendrix experience, that was a thing. That's exactly what it was, man. It was an experience, especially if you're tripping.
Right.
Yeah,
And,
music
just
has a
like-
whole different fucking mode when you're tripping, dude. It's a whole different beast when you're tripping, man.
weird.
Yeah.
The geometry starts coming to life.
Yeah, man. I love it, dude. I love music, man. I need to listen to more music. I need to listen to more like rock and shit like that, though. I don't listen to enough rock. Like I used to listen to a lot of rock. Yeah, I kind of like.
What
like-
kind of?
I like the psychedelic type shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't like anything like metal. Like I'm not into like metal and shit like that. But I mean, I used to listen to a lot of, like, I grew up on like classic rock. You know what I mean? So like I occasionally throw on some classic rock here and there, mainly when I'm at work because we got my work vehicle's got like Sirius. So like I'll throw on like some classic vinyl or whatever. You know what I mean? And jam some shit. It just reminds me of when I was a youngin. You know what I mean? Because that's
I found this one metal group, hunting dinosaurs. Or some
that
shit.
sounds familiar actually.
It was pretty fire, man. It's definitely not normal.
I'm not like let me rephrase that. I don't like metal thing. I'm not opposed to it. I don't like to call anything to say I don't like anything. Most metal that I've heard, I don't like. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I hate to be closed minded about things. That's like country music. Like I'm not a huge fucking fan of country music, but there's some country songs that I'll fucking listen to. You know what I mean? I mean, realistically, I like Johnny Cash. I like Johnny Cash, and that's technically considered country. Like people will consider that like outlaw country.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a time and a place for everything when it comes to music.
Yeah, man,
like
it's a vibe, dude. It's a vibe.
Like, if I'm listening to metal, I'm probably getting tattooed.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. Yeah.
I mean, that's just tattoo shops. That's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember my leg when I was getting my leg done tatted. Literally watched the Metallica like DVD thing while I was getting my leg tatted. Like that's what Dame had on. He had like the Metallica like they had like a movie. It was like a fucking movie. And yeah, that's what we watched that shit. But what's funny is that so you go from Damien, that's what I watched with him. But I remember who was getting work done by Antoine, and they were watching like Squidbillies and shit. They had like Squidbillies on. Was it Bones?
Probably getting his Batman.
Maybe. No, I don't think I was home when he got his Batman. I don't know. I might have been. I don't know.
No.
It was when he was in Brentwood. But anyway, yeah, I think he was watching like Squidbillies or something. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I need some more fucking ink, dude. I haven't got a tattoo in so long. It feels like.
Feel ya. Yeah, a lot of my life was round tattoos, man. Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, my dad was always giving tattoos in the living room or in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or dining room, not the kitchen. It'd be nasty.
I mean,
remember when I got my tongue pierced in the kitchen?
Yeah, dude. By fucking what the fuck was his name? What's Jake's fucking
Uncle Mike?
Uncle Mike. That's what I don't know. Why I don't know. I have an Uncle Mike. I literally have an Uncle Mike. I don't know why I didn't fucking pull that together. You know what I mean? But he was in that though. You remember he used to like give like $20 to like fucking eat peppers and shit.
Yeah.
He used to just pay us to do dumb shit. Didn't someone drink fucking fish tank water?
Yeah.
I want to say it was like Jason or someone.
Yeah. We
like
don't piss in that fish tank and everything.
Yeah, dude. Like, he fucking for like $20, dude. Broke kids will do anything. $20 is big, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, hell yeah, $20. That's some weed, a pack of cigarettes, and a blunt. You know what I mean? Like, fucking good, dude.
He used to give us work too, though. We'd go work for him, like mowing lawns and shit.
Yeah, I never worked for him, but yeah. I know, like, you went, Keith went, everyone went.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all right.
I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life.
I wouldn't mind doing it, man. I don't mind. Like, I cut grass, like, for a couple people, and I don't mind doing it for other people. I hate cutting my own grass, though. I hate it. But I think it's because I don't make any money doing it. Like, when people are paying me, I'm fucking all for it, dude. I'll cut your grass. You know what I mean? You want to give me some fucking money? I'm in. I don't know. I've always said, I'm like, I always got like a little hustle in me. You know what I mean? Like, I always want to do some shit. Like, if you put a dollar sign, if you attach a dollar sign to whatever the fuck you want me to do, you can work it out. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll find it some other way.
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. If someone's got money right there, bro, I'm fucking. As long as it's not like, as long as the money's comparable to what I'm doing. Like, I'm cutting yards that are smaller than my yard for $40 a yard, dude.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah, dude. It takes me less than an hour. $40.
Yeah, that
$40 fucking dollars, dude. Yeah, but that's what it costs to cut grass now. That's what people charge.
They do my yard for like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $40. Yeah,
They
come
got
on,
like
let's go.
fucking. They got like 4 or 5 dudes out here.
Yeah, it takes like
fucking
2
doing that
minutes.
shit, too.
They're done in like
Right.
2 fucking minutes. Yeah, man, that's the hustle, man. But like I said, it has to be the money has to be worth my time at the same. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be like, oh, I got $2, man. Will you fucking cut my grass? Fuck you. I'll cut one piece.
Right.
I'll cut a blade for you. But yeah, man, I think I don't know, man. I think this went good, dude. How do we end this, man? How do you end the podcast? Bad posture. Thanks for watching. I think that'll do it, right? That sounds good to me.